Hey guys, today, well actually not even today, this week I'm going to be doing a week of training, I guess you could call it. And I'm going to be training specifically my magic horses. I feel like my magic horses tend to not get as much love as my non-magic horses, so that's going to change this week. I asked my channel members to vote on which of my magic horses they wanted me to focus on training this week. And I'm going to look at the results with you guys and we'll see who I'm going to be training this week. Okay, I put all of my magic horses in a sheet, and Star Stable has an option for you just to show your magic horses. So I've already got a ton of them in my home stable because I was kind of like planning for this video like maybe a month or two ago, and now I'm finally getting around to training these horses. So 2 horses tied for first place with 2 votes. So Clover, my new not Sorin or whatever, that horse is number 1. So that horse is going to take priority. I'm going to put my priority horses in these 2 boxes. Clover, and then Yolanda, I'm pretty sure it's Sad Rainbow. Okay, so those 2 horses tied for first place. And then 6 other horses were voted for. So we have Adidas, which is this horse, I believe. And then Aries. Aries is this horse. I rarely think about this horse. I've had this for so long and I never ride it. So it's good. It'll get me out of my comfort zone. The other horse that was voted for was Amethyst. So this one, and then Aqua. Yes. So people voted for my Nixies, which that's good. I have barely trained those. And then people also voted for Frankie and Nike. Frankie is my Prisma horse. Okay. See, it's been a while. And Nike is over here. Okay. So I'm going to take all the other horses out of my home stable just so I don't get distracted. No excuses. It's also right now the Camp Western Festival when I'm filming this. So that'll actually be good because it'll force me to, well, not force me, but you know, like it'll really get me to train my horses. I feel like you can get your horses trained a little bit higher because there's more races and stuff like that. I'm kind of nervous because I am worried I'm not going to make a dent on these horses' levels. I'm going to start with Clover and then Yolanda. This will be good. This will be good. Clover is already pretty high level. I bet we could train Clover today and tomorrow and finish that up and then start with Yolanda. And then I'm going to organize these horses since they all had the same number of votes just by their level, and I'll just do my best. So this is what we're working with today. Also just brought out my Swedish warm blood because I have so many horses that I forget about breeds, like straight up. I totally forgot about the Swedish warm blood breed. I don't know how that's possible. I really like them and I need to train this horse as well. But let's start with Clover today. I think with the outfit I'm wearing right now, the non-magic version of Yolanda is perfect. And I think it's Happy Horse Week, so, well, at least until Wednesday. So I think that'll be good. Here is my game plan. Okay. Let me show you guys the training route I have for day 1. So this is the training route. My idea just to start in Starshine. I figured since the event is in Starshine, we'll start in Starshine and then move up to Fir Grove and then Villdale Lake. And then I put little trailer icons next to where I need to trailer to the next location. So then we'll go Hilltop to Redwood Point, down to Dundle, and then trailer there to Valedale, and then go up to Nick Stoneground's camp race, then trailer from there down to South Hoof area to Hermits to New Hillcrest to like Crescent Village race and all of the like Epona races, and then go over to Jarlaheim all the way up to like Medieval area, then to Golden, and Golden just includes all of the Golden races in the area, and then up to, this map doesn't really have the new area, it's like all blurred out because it's an old map that I used, up to Marshengost area, and then from there Fort Pinta to Moorland to Silverglade, and then Manor / Baroness races. So this is my route for day 1. If I like it, I'll keep the route for the week, but I might try out a bunch of different routes. So we'll just see. So maybe you can get something from this video. You can see some different route ideas for training. I don't know what you guys are going to get out of this video, honestly. We'll just play it by ear and I'll show you guys and keep you updated on how the training is going for all the horses. Obviously the festival events are not like technically races, but they give horse XP. So I'm going to be doing these. And then the rest of what I'm going to be be doing is pretty traditional training / races. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm probably not going to show you guys too much of me training for the first day. I'm kind of tired, but I will update you guys on how the training goes. So here's what I'm starting with. I'm going to turn off all of my map icons except for my races, and my goal for today is to clear the map. But yeah, honestly, I was thinking about it and I'm like, with repeatable races, I can get Clover to level 15 today, because think about all the horses, just like thinking about all the horses I have to train this week. And I want to max Clover and I want to max Yolanda because those were voted for highly. But anyways, we're gonna get a lot of stuff done this week. Okay, I'll catch up with you guys later tonight and I'll let you know how far I got with Clover piece. Okay, it is really late. What time is it? 11:02. Oh my gosh. I mean, I took some breaks, but I've been training for a while. I have to do a 150 race. I have mostly cleared the map. Like, I did every area except Silverglade Manor, and Clover is actually going to be level 15. This was the longest training session that I have done in a while, and I'm starting to be concerned. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I basically just got a lot of my show watched. Clover is level 15, and I am going to go to bed. I am so tired. I will see you guys tomorrow. I have some fun things planned. Peace. Good night. Okay, good morning guys. I am going to change horses. Also, I ended up getting a reward for the Hollow Woods Mounted Orienteering. Apparently I got the high score, so butt ton of shillings. I never mentioned this, but it's Trailblazer track also this week, so I am just getting way ahead in the Trailblazer track now that they added back the permanent 10 points per activity you do after like the 60-point Trailblazers. So I'm going to be just flying through the Trailblazer this week, which is cool. All right, let's put Clover back. I need to update my horse spreadsheet too and add that Clover's level 15. Next, we're going to be training Yolanda. I'm going to need to make like a whole new outfit for Yolanda, but I'm up for the challenge. Okay, I'm thinking a pink outfit would look good with this horse. This is Yolanda's non-magic version, but since we ride the non-magic version of Clover yesterday, I think we should ride Yolanda magic version. For gear, I was thinking something like pink. This is why I've been collecting tack items that are like old model tack items, because then I can ride my magic horses in freedom. Okay, I feel like this outfit is kind of weird, but okay, sure. I'm going to be using the same training route that I used yesterday. I liked that training route. One thing I noticed about that training route is I feel like it's very end loaded, if that makes sense. Like the end of that training route really levels up your horse pretty fast, and the beginning is pretty like low races. Also, another thing I realized is there aren't really any Furgrove races that are not repeatables, so I didn't really do Furgrove. Those are the only things I really noticed while I was training yesterday. Yeah, like the biggest training areas were Marshallost was a huge one. So I'm gonna do that training route again today, and then maybe I'll switch it up tomorrow and we'll do a different training route. I'll show you guys clips of me training today so you can see and follow along with me that I am actually training using the training route. I'll probably do like a little bit of training today and break it up and then train the rest of the races like tonight, because it was a lot doing it all last night. Like my soul almost left my body. I was training for so long, and I have a couple of YouTube videos that I actually have been saving to watch for training today. I was gonna watch them this morning in my bed, and then I was like, no, listen, like I should just do those while I'm training. And I was good, and I got myself on Star Stable, and I was like, I am going to train, and as a reward I can watch this YouTube video. You guys would be so proud of me. What a weird hat. Like honestly, I finished the high scoreboard for the hats, and I'm like, I feel like they should have just given us the crown without these Western hats underneath. Like, who's gonna wear this? Anyways, maybe that's just me. goodness, it's way later. I have almost cleared the map. The only place I have to finish is Silverglade Manor, and I have to hurry because I have to go to my yoga class. This literally took the entire day. But Yolanda, good news, is almost to level 13. That's a good spot to leave her at for training for today. So basically all I'm going to be doing is finishing up the last few races at Manor and like down at the riding hall. And you can see I only have this many races left. The rest are repeatables. I didn't do any repeatables today, but I feel like this is enough. This is the most training I have done in the past 2 days. So obviously I'm not going to be like doing all the races again, probably the rest of the week, every single day. That would be ridiculous and I would have no life. We got a decent chunk done. So yeah, peace. Hey guys, hey, let's see, did I get high scores? Ooh, I got a high score for Mistfall Orienteering. I'm rich. This is perfect because actually it's update day. It's like week 2 of Camp Western, so it's almost late afternoon. I had a lot of errands to run today, and so I haven't even had time to log on yet. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed my home stable to Martian Cost. Back to Starshine I go. As you can see, I ended up logging on last night. I finished all of the races with Yolanda, and it should be pretty easy to just like finish training Yolanda today. I'm gonna do that tonight, but I have to go to yoga and then I have to go to dinner with some friends. And my plan is just to hurry and just like knock out the training with Yolanda real quick. I'll do one race with you guys. Also, I just painted my nails. I pick the most convenient times to paint my nails. I usually don't paint them, but I did like a little tinted pink clear coat, and yeah, I don't love painting my nails. I feel like it's not very good for your nails, and I don't really like putting like chemicals and stuff on my hands, but you know, my nails were looking a little crusty, so I did what I had to do. I used some like organic nail polish, but who even knows what the heck that is. I actually ordered this like apparently like healthy tinted nail oil stuff that's supposed to be like healthy for your nails, and it has like a little tint, and I think that's gonna be perfect for me from now on. Let's just hope that, because it's like a hot yoga class, I'm going in like 40 minutes. Hopefully it's like dry, otherwise my nails are gonna melt along with my entire body in the hot yoga class. So yeah, that was, I'm sure, all the information you were ever hoping to know about me and more. That's actually a fun new race. I kind of like that. I also wanted to look at the new apparel. Holy nuts. Look at these strawberry earrings. Yep, gonna buy those. Didn't even look at everything. Oh, this top is so cute. What the heck? I need that. Absolutely. Okay, let's just sell my soul for whatever this is. Oh, I couldn't have bought those faster. Oh, they're so cute. Can't view any of these items on this horse because it's so old, which is funny, but I absolutely love this set. They're so cute. These look like Vans. The pants are just okay. I don't like the style of hat. Bangles, these are kind of ugly. This is interesting. I kind of like it. The red shoes are yes. Oh, it's like kind of like a flower pattern. That's interesting. Okay. And then these are Wonder bracelets. More bracelets we love. So that's kind of what was released for Camp Western this week. And I know there's a bazaar, but I already have too many horses. I am good on these horses. Really good breeds though to have on sale for Camp Western. Not gonna lie. Yay, lucky you guys. You got to see me review this update probably like 2 weeks late. So fun. All right, I'm gonna finish up training Yolanda and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Hey guys, I'm such a mess. I haven't logged on in 2 days because I was completely burned out from training. Also, I was kind of busy. I was doing yoga and stuff like that, you know? So can't even complain. I was also decluttering my entire house and just like getting rid of stuff I don't need, and it felt honestly so good to do that. And now I need to hurry and do some Camp Western / I'm training my horse at the same time, and I'll be training this horse. I picked this outfit I think like after I finished training Yolanda. So yeah, we've maxed 2 horses in this video. That's pretty impressive this week, to be honest. I doubt I'll be maxing any more horses unless I have like a major training sesh that is completely unplanned, but I do think that I will try training a different magic horse every day and we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, that's the plan. Today my plan is to be reading. I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me any questions just to give me something to chat with you guys about while I train today. So yeah, let's get to the questions. Okay, the first person asked, what is your favorite movie or TV show? Do you have any recommendations? Yes, I have I mean, if you guys watch me a lot, you know that I watch a lot of K-dramas. So I'll give you like my favorite K-drama recommendations. I will say I don't watch a lot of rom-com type. I watch more like serious ones that might be like more mature. So don't watch without reading up on it, obviously. Okay, that's my disclaimer. For American TV shows, my all-time favorite TV shows that I like will always go back to are kind of random, but it's Smallville. I've told you guys about this before. That movie is so nostalgic. I mean, the TV show. It's like 10 seasons. I feel like after the 4th season, it's really pretty good, but it's very cheesy. Like maybe it's very like 90s, early 2000s. Like it is so cringe in the best way possible, and I love it. The Mentalist is one of my favorite. It's a crime TV. I'm trying to think. I like any movie that's like a classic. Like I love Jane Eyre. That's one of my favorite movies. A Pride and Prejudice is pretty good. Okay, I'll say some of my favorite K-dramas I've watched. I tend to like more maybe action-based or more like serious themes. So I really like a particular writer. She's written 3 of my favorite K-dramas. So she's written My Liberation Notes, one of my favorites. We Are All Trying Here. I just recently watched that one. It was released this year. Maybe my favorite that I've ever watched. It was so good. And then she also wrote My Mister. I wouldn't say that's one of my favorites, but that was really good. I also really love Shop for Killers. That one I think is probably like rated R. So it's very violent, and yeah, they just came out with the season 2 this year, and it is so freaking good. Very intense. It is a suspense thriller action type show. I love it. My Dearest, that's one of my favorites. That one is sad, but it is so good. What else? I really liked She's in the Trap. It's kind of like a weird show. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird, but I loved it's like a psychological drama. Like it's like almost a thriller. I don't know. I liked that show. It was very interesting. Like it was fascinating. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that I like really loved. Alchemy of Souls was pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. So yeah, those are my faves. I guess I like kind of like the sci-fi action, maybe like thrillers. Not too scary though. I guess you said recommendations. Depends. If you're not an adult, I wouldn't watch probably most of those recommendations because they're kind of more serious toned, but I'm an adult, so that's what I like. How do you deal with stress or anxiety? I'm currently struggling a lot. Yeah, that sucks. I have definitely had times in my life where I struggle. I wouldn't say I have anything, like I don't have anxiety and I don't have like stuff like that, but there have been times where I have been extremely stressed, and the only way I dealt with it, honestly, I feel like I found yoga at like one of the most stressful times in my life, and just like a good form of exercise. Like I used to be like big into running, and that was when I was super stressed. So if I'm running, you know that things probably aren't going the best for me. That's what I did when I was really stressed, especially like in school. I would exercise, and also just like I'm religious, I'm Christian, so obviously religion and faith help me the most to find just like purpose and meaning in life and to feel like peace. So that's the most important things for me, but obviously everyone's different in how they deal with stuff. I feel like my parents were very kind of like tough love, which was good for me because I was definitely as a kid very like, I was scared to like do everything. And my mom would always be like, you need to do it anyways. Like, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you're still gonna do it. I feel like sometimes today, and I'm not saying that there aren't definitely valid mental health problems, obviously there are, but I also think a lot of people just don't force themselves to do stuff anymore. You know what I mean? There are like really hard things in life, and we all have to do things we don't want to do, including me, or things that make us really stressed. And instead of having the mindset of I'm just not going to do it, that really stresses me out, I force myself to just do it anyways, and then I always feel better after accomplishing something that's hard for me. It's like that sense of accomplishment is actually very underrated. I think that's really important for people to feel a sense of accomplishment, and you don't feel that if you only do easy things. So life is pretty hard, and it is normal to feel stressed, especially when you have a lot on your plate. You can do it, and I would say don't make excuses for yourself. I mean, obviously there are times to let yourself relax and just have grace for yourself, but I do think that there are also times where you need to push yourself, and just knowing when that time is and when the time is not. I don't know if that advice was helpful, but that is what works for me. But obviously I'm not a professional. That's my personal recommendation from what works for me. Somebody said, what is your dream vacation? What Well, it's honestly going to the beach. When I say I love the beach, I'm talking like cold beaches. I love a good Northern California beach. It's one of my favorite places to go. You can wear a sweatshirt and it's windy and the sea air is just in your face and in your hair. It's just like a lovely time. I'm not as big of a fan of Southern California beaches because, and I'm just using California as an example because that's usually where I would go to the beach if I was going. I don't know, the vibes are different. I feel like northern beaches are like old people walking on the beach holding hands, and southern beaches are like people surfing and having bonfire parties with their college vibes. I know that that's like a very much a stereotype, but it has tended to be true, at least the beaches that I've gone to. Sweatshirt weather, going on beach walks, enjoying the coastal air, enjoying like a quaint little sea town. You know, that's my dream vacation. Very quiet. Or Japan. Completely different. Cats or dogs? 100% dogs, 0% cats. Do you prefer making others smile or others making you smile? That is an interesting question. I've kind of thought about this before because I tend to be, I'm not like saying, oh, I'm like so funny. No, like I'm not saying that, but in my life, I have tended to be like the funny friend of the friend group. I am told this pretty often. I have a dry sense of humor. I enjoy making other people laugh. It feels good. And I will say, like, it is pretty rare people to make you laugh. I feel like are rare. Like, there are very few friends that like I actually am like, wow, that actually made me like laugh against my will. Like, that was so funny. That's extremely rare. I think that it honestly feels better to actually laugh than to make others laugh, even though both are great. I like doing both, but like it's just really rare that I actually am like dying laughing at something, and that's like the best feeling, you know what I mean? What has been your favorite video you've made this year? I don't know. I have no idea. What videos have I even made this year? Oh wait, actually, I don't know if this was this year. I think it was. I really liked the video where I showed all the games that I play in a week. That was really fun. Like, I showed myself playing more variety of games, and that was fun to film and also fun to edit. And I don't know, that video just makes me happy. I don't know why. Do you make art for fun? Well, I don't make it for pay, so anytime I do anything artsy, it's for fun. I haven't done any like edits on Instagram in a while. I don't know if that was just a phase, if it's something that'll come back. Yeah, I've just been really busy just with other things. Like, I would rather make YouTube videos than do art on Instagram. It's more fun for me, but Instagram is a very side hobby. What's your favorite time of day? Probably my favorite time of day is, it depends. On Saturdays, it's morning because then I'm like, oh, I have the whole day ahead of me to do whatever I want. But any other day, it's probably nighttime. I love an evening TV watch, but I like afternoons too, because then afternoon, you're like, oh, I have so much time for the rest of the day. It's like a day off or something. I have so much time to do whatever I want. That feeling of like the day being ahead of you. So maybe like morning's better. Maybe I'm more of a morning person. That's weird. I used to be a night person, but ooh, I just got this top. This is very cute. Oh yeah, the mud race is back. I'm gonna go do that one too. Ooh, I have a sheep. Someone said, tell us more about your YouTube journey and everything related to YouTube. Well, probably the only thing that's not well documented is before I posted my first video. I think it was like somewhere around maybe like good or something, but don't quote me on that. It was a while ago that I started, and I remember I had like for a few years wanted to start a YouTube channel, and it just felt like the right time. I was really nervous to post my first video. I thought, oh my gosh, like what if people I know see it? It was my biggest fear. Still is. And little did I know, like 0 people would even see it anyways. So yeah, I posted it, and then I made a couple videos to start out, and I had no idea what I was doing. I really had no idea how to start a YouTube channel. And I mean, everything about YouTube, like you can see my whole journey is very documented on my channel. Like I feel like I've been pretty open about, you know, all of the different aspects of YouTube. I have made a few videos on the topic, but yeah, I don't know like what exactly you want to know, but here we are 5 years later, 6 years later, maybe. Kind of wild. Did I think my channel would ever grow as much as it has? No. I never thought I would. Honestly, didn't really know that I would probably still be making videos at this point. I mean, maybe I like would have kept making videos even if my channel was not successful, because I find it very fun, but definitely was more motivated to keep making videos because people were actually watching the content I was spending time making. So yeah, that's like, go back and watch my old YouTube videos, and I feel like that'll tell you everything you need to know. Very concerning. You know, everyone's got their own journey. What color are your nails? what color should I paint mine? Actually, for the first time in a while, I did paint like a clear coat on them. And it's like kind of like a pinkish tinted clear coat. So they're clear pink maybe. And you should paint your nails black. I love black nails. I feel like they look so classy, but I know they're probably not for everyone, but I really like black nails. I don't know why. Favorite way to start the day. I probably just like waking up, making my bed. The first thing I do when I wake up is I make my bed. It just makes me feel more organized. I just like to clean my house. Like before I leave the house, I always clean it. And when I come home, I always clean it. Like I'm always cleaning my house. I'm very clean like that. So I'll make my bed. Ideally, it'd be cool like if I woke up super early, went to like a really early morning yoga class, maybe before do like a quick meditation or something like that. Come home, make a little breakfast. Yeah. And I usually like to have like some sort of tea, whether it's like hibiscus tea, sometimes I'll have matcha, sometimes I'll have just an herbal tea. I'll make some sort of drink to take with me wherever I'm going that day. And then yeah, like get dressed and do my skincare and stuff like that. That's kind of how I like to start my day. Pretty much how I start every single day. What are your opinions on the Western Festival? I like it. I know a lot of people are hating it, but I'm still liking it. There's definitely, it's like different. There's no grinding aspect, but that's not a deal breaker for me. I still like it. Also, there is that kind of aspect of grinding. Like they added the quests where you can still do the gold grinding, and I don't even like doing that quest. So maybe that tells me everything I need to know. Like, would I have liked gold grinding? No. I think if they had kept Camp Western the same for like the third or so year in a row, people would have complained. And since they changed it, people are complaining. So I know that's probably what you're more aiming towards, is like hoping maybe you'll hear me say I don't like Camp Western, but I do like it. Maybe that's not where you were going. Maybe you were just like genuinely curious. Yeah, I still like Camp Western. I think it's fun. I like any festival, any new races, something to like change things up. I like it. I like when they keep old stuff in the game, and I also like when they try new things because it makes it more exciting. What's your favorite champ or race to do in training? Recently, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's my go-to. Is I've been doing the Martian-Ghost races because I need still the XP for Martian-Ghost. I need to earn the board on Martian-Ghost still. Like it takes so long. It's basically the new rune horse, runestone, rune runner is what I was trying to say. So yeah, that's been my go-to recently. Gotta do this championship, you know what I mean? Somebody said, how do you get back into SSO after a bad burnout? I don't play SSO when I'm burned out from it. I'll like move over to some other game, or even if I don't get burned out, if I just get really into another game. Like I feel like in the winter time, I was super obsessed with Arc Raiders for like ever, and I still like it, but I haven't logged on in a while, and then I just go back to Star Stable. Like I always come back, but only after I want to. And I'll get on if I have an idea for a video. So that's one thing that keeps me enjoying Star Stable 2 is like content, because I actually genuinely enjoy making content for this game. It's fun. So that's probably also what helps me. But yeah, if you need a break, you need a break, and don't feel like, oh, I need to get back to playing. Like, you don't have to. Like in the past, I would watch a lot of Star Stable content, and then eventually it would make me want to play again. But you know, don't feel bad about taking breaks. That's always good. Ooh, I actually did good in this champ. Somebody said, how many SSO horses do you have? I don't know exactly, like more than 400, I think. I have like more than 400 horses. That's wild. Somebody said, what is something you've learned through bad or toxic friendships / relationships? The major thing I've learned is never talk bad about other people. It's just mean. Like why? Why do we have to talk badly about other people? Just talk nicely about other people. Be nice. It never makes you feel good, and it can hurt other people. There's just no point in doing it. It might feel like fun and like make you feel like, oh, I fit in because I'm talking trash. But when you make friends with the type of people that are talking crap about other people, I mean, they're gonna do the same thing about you. Just because of like past experiences I've had with people, I have always regretted mean things I've said about other people, but I've never regretted stepping away from people who treat other people like that. I'd rather be alone than be with people like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you could change your discipline, what would you choose to do instead? I don't really do a discipline. Like I'm very happy with riding Western and just chilling. Like I don't think I would ever want to do a discipline or like compete. Yeah, I'm just not interested. I'm very much just a pleasure rider and just ride as my hobby. I think if I did it competition, I wouldn't enjoy riding as much, to be honest. That's just how I am. Someone said, do you like reading like romance / fantasy? Not really. I would say fantasy, yeah, but I don't like reading romance. Someone said, if you were on the SSO team, what is one thing you would implement and why? Well, I would never be on the SSO team because I have no skills whatsoever in game design. I don't know. I'm really bad at that. I would never know what to add, and that is why I play the game and I do not make the game. I have no skill set for that. Sorry. Someone said, what's your favorite thing to do with your spare time? I really enjoy training my horses on Star Stable, and I like trying new recipes, and most importantly, I like eating. I like cleaning. Like I'm a very content person. I like very chill hobbies. Someone says, what's your favorite YouTube moment so far? I don't know, like this answer could change depending on like what I think of, but the first thing I just thought of when you asked that, I remember like the first stream where people actually showed up to the stream. That was for me a big deal because it really made the stream like fun. You know, like I streamed a couple times at the beginning of YouTube and like people did come, but it was like 5 people, which those people, some of them still, I think every once in a while comment on these videos and say like, I was on your first stream, and I'm like, that is crazy. And there's nothing wrong with having a few people or even 0 people watching your stream. But the first stream where I actually had like people talking in chat and it was like a decent amount of people, I feel like that was like a big moment for my channel where I was like, wow, like this is exciting. Like people want to watch a stream, even though I would consider myself not a streamer. But I guess for me, that was one of the milestones because I feel like it's like pretty hard to get people to watch your stream. So the fact that like so many people now join my streams makes me so happy, and it's so fun to like catch up, and like it's a good way to chat with subscriber base. It's a fun little community. Someone said, how can I convince my mom to buy me star coins because she told me it was my last time? Help. The reality is you don't need to buy star coins really ever. Realistically, if you're a star rider, you can just save up your money and, you know, buy a horse every couple months, and then you can buy all the clothes and tack you want with shillings. It's very much possible. You don't need to actually spend real money on this game besides what I consider like purchasing the game, buying Star Rider, like because the game is quote free. Like of course for a game content you're gonna have to pay money to buy most games, just like Star Stable. So the pay 1 Star Rider, after you do that, you really don't need to buy anything. So it's very much possible. All right, let's train. And you know where we're going? We're gonna go to Martian Cost because that is the most important place to me right now. What's the craziest experience you've ever had, either in SSO or IRL? The craziest experience? I have no idea. Like I feel like every life experience is crazy in its own way. I don't really know how to answer that, to be honest. What's an item in your SSO closet you wish was real? A lot of the jeans. I feel like even like these jeans, like all the jeans that my character has, I wish were real life jeans, especially Western jeans. Oh my gosh. Someone said coffee or tea. I don't drink coffee at all. I've never had it except by accident, but you guys know I love tea. What is your favorite SSO clothing item? Multiple is fine. Probably like the Mississippi set that they released last Camp Western. I like also like the cow print items, like the hat, and there's a saddle pad that's cow print. They're from a different set, but still cow print. Also, I love the strawberry earrings from this Camp Western. Most of them are Western items. It is kind of funny. I get a few comments on like almost every video that are like, "Can you please like wear more English tack?" And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, I feel like there is so much more English presence in this game. There's plenty of content about English stuff, but I find that Western content is somewhat lacking in this game as far as like content creators. So I definitely lean more Western because I ride Western. So, and I'm not really interested in English style outfits so much. How is riding going? It's going well. I feel like it's just nothing new, just riding as always. And yeah, do you like potatoes and how do you like them made? Yes, I love potatoes. They're delicious and nutritious, especially like sweet potatoes. One of my favorite things to eat, I love sweet potato. I can cut them into french fries and like season them and then just bake them. Or one of my favorite things to do with sweet potatoes is just like poke some holes in it and then stick it in the oven at like 400 degrees and then just eat it with a fork when it's like really soft and peel the skin off. I love that. You can eat it with like salsa and beans on it, like if you want like Mexican style, or you can have like kimchi on it, which is good. I don't know. I love sweet potatoes. My favorite like regular potato would probably be like like fries, homemade fries, wedge fries. If you go to a gas station, what drink and snack are you getting? Honestly, I'm probably getting a water because I don't really drink soda or anything, and they probably only have like Snapple or something. They probably don't have good tea options at the gas station, so probably getting a water. And then for snack, if I'm feeling healthy, I might get like trail mix or something. Or if I want like some candy, I would get like some kind of sour candy that I've never tried before. If you'd be a pigeon, what kind of pigeon would you be? Describe. Oh, you know how like pigeons have like a blue shiny tint to them under their feathers? I feel like I would have, it would be like pink. And then with a Western hat, of course. Maybe my feathers, instead of being like gray, would be more white or something like that. Is that what you were kind of looking for? Hopefully yes. Orange juice or apple juice? I'm gonna have to go with orange juice. I'm not usually a huge juice person, but I do like a good fresh pressed juice. What can I say? But actually like in the fall, a fresh apple juice depends on the season for me. Your favorite show you watched as a kid? Well, I already talked about the shows I like as an adult, but my favorite show I watched as a kid was definitely Drake and Josh or Hannah Montana. Subway order. I have no idea. I haven't been to Subway in forever. I don't even know what I would get. Probably like some sort of veggie sandwich with like, I don't know, like a whole wheat bread, maybe just like all veggies. Definitely banana peppers. I love banana peppers. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. What's your favorite and least favorite type of tea? I don't really have a least favorite. There's not really a tea that I'm like, oh, I hate that one. But my favorite is probably maybe hibiscus. Do you think you'll end up buying all the American quarter horses? On Bazaar is the hope. Maybe not all of them though. Like there's definitely like at least one or two that I won't buy, but I'll probably get most of them. So I guess the answer to that is no. Would you ever post IRL content like writing or anything of the sort? Well, I definitely wouldn't post IRL writing content because there's not even a setup where I ride for that to be a thing. Trail riding, like it would just have to be like a head cam, you know, and that I don't want to show where I ride for safety. So no, I prefer to keep my IRL and this channel separate and to have privacy. Have you ever purchased something and regret buying it? Of course. Like in Star Stable, like a horse? Yeah, probably like any of the horses I bought for dare videos, but like what do you do? Like it was a dare. Like I said I was gonna do it. Wouldn't it just be like lame if I was like dare video and then I read someone's dare and was like, I'm not gonna do it? Like that would be dumb. No, overall, I don't think I regret buying any of my horses. I love each and every one of them. Worst SSO experience? Probably just like, do you guys remember when I had that glitch where this guy had like the green bacteria floating across it? That really pissed me off all the time. It really upset me. I hated that. That's kind of it. Did you see the new Odyssey film? No, I didn't see it. I'm not really planning on it either. Yeah, it's not really like, I'm not super interested in it, to be honest. I heard it was like extremely loud and it's not really my jam. And I remember like reading the Odyssey in school and was not interested. I tend to not really like Christopher Nolan films. Not saying it's a guy movie, but I have only seen like one Christopher Nolan film. Okay, I know he's like a very talented director and everything, but it's just not usually my genre of movie. On rough days, how do you find the motivation to film? Well, I don't film on rough days and I don't have a lot of rough days, to be honest. I'm pretty like, my mood is pretty stable. Like I am rarely like extremely happy or extremely sad. Like I'm usually just pretty like slightly happy. And if I'm like really tired, like the last couple days I was extremely tired. I was like cleaning and I was busy doing other stuff. And by the end of the day, I didn't want to play Star Stable or play anything. I just wanted to lay down and watch a couple episodes of my show. So that's what I did. I don't film when I don't want to. If I had to find motivation to film, I wouldn't make videos. It's definitely, I only do it because it's enjoyable. Weirdest fan interaction? I don't remember any particular fan interactions. I let stuff like that go pretty quickly, but I know like as a general rule, I don't like when people harass me, like yell at me or something like that. I don't love that. Accept my friend request. You're ignoring me. I'm like, okay. But for the most part, people are pretty chill and nice. I would say I've only had like a couple interactions where someone was like so obnoxious and I kind of tend to assume they're like really young, but it doesn't bother me. Like it's interesting. If you weren't an SSO YouTuber, what would you film instead? I would probably film like daily routine or weekly routine videos. That's like the kind of content I love to watch. I'm always watching daily routine and weekly routine videos, or like what I eat in a week. I think those are fun. I get so many good recipes from those types of videos. Yeah, that would be fun. Unpopular opinion on a popular thing in SSO. I feel like most of my opinions seem to be unpopular for some reason, but I don't really care. That's the point. I've done a video where I did like hot takes and people got really upset, some of my hot takes, and I was like, bro, it's a hot take. What did you want? Like a basic hoe opinion take? Like, that's not what this is. So yeah, people are funny like that. I don't really know. I have a lot of hot takes, as it should be. I think there needs to be more than one opinion, especially in a game. I think that's allowed, right? Okay, I did like all the Martian Gods dailies. I think I'm going to finish for training for today. We got my horse. It is a magic horse, look, yay. But I just thought that with Camp Western and the outfit, I wanted this horse coat is perfect. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna train a different magic horse and you'll just have to see what is in store. Peace. Okay guys, it's a little bit later. I trained my two Nixies earlier today to level 8 and I started to train Adidas, but I haven't really finished yet. I'll probably keep training this horse tomorrow when I log on, but it's officially been a week of training my magic horses and let's see the progress that I've made this week. So we got Yolanda and Clover are maxed. I got this horse to level 11. Didn't train these two horses, but I got both my Nixies to level 8 and I'm working on Adidas. So yeah, pretty good progress, honestly. Like, I definitely didn't log on every single day, but I got a lot of training done. Anyways, thanks for joining me for a week of training my magic horses. Thanks to channel members for voting on some horses for me to train. The ones I didn't get to train in this video, I'll work on training later this week throughout Camp Western Festival. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm on thin ice, you'd never guess. I've been hiding a monster, keeping it quiet. I do my best.